Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to my channel. This is my first, I guess, official video. The last one was pretty official, but me in front of a camera. This is going to be the most amateur footage that you're going to see. If you were to look at my setup right now, I have the microphone taped to my tripod because, I don't know, but I got to get this shit underway. One of the most valuable lessons I learned in the gym was just get started and figure out the details later. But another day, another topic. So today's topic, hopefully the headline drives your attention, is the majority of personal trainers just suck. Now, some of you may be saying, well, Mario, aren't you a personal trainer? How are you going to say that about your profession? Well, one thing you're going to learn about me is that I call it as it is, and the truth is the truth. And part of my journey, and one of the reasons why I got into this space, was because so many of them are terrible, and I saw an opportunity where, like, I can do a much better job, or perhaps maybe I can create an impact and a change where trainers will actually start truly making a difference. I mean, the role of a personal trainer is to train somebody, right? I mean, that's what you think of when you think of a personal trainer. But they don't do that. They really don't. You think they are, but they really don't. So in this video, I'm going to discuss the top 5 reasons why they suck, and things to look out for if you're going to hire one. Not saying you have to hire me, although, I mean, this is what I do. But just some things you can look for. Always want to keep it real on this channel, and be as transparent as possible. I think there's a lot of that's missing in I guess social media or the way information is delivered. First thing I always observe about personal trainers and why the majority of them suck is a lot of them are always texting on their phone. I mean, like, literally texting on their phone while the person they're working with is actually doing a workout. I don't know what they're doing, but they shouldn't be on their phone. Just gonna leave it at that. No need to go any further. That's reason number 1. Reason number 2, a lot of them are out of shape. Now, I'm not saying a personal trainer needs to be a pro bodybuilder, because there are also some bad associations with that as well, because they're a bit of an extreme. But a lot of them tend to be out of shape. I mean, if you're looking to get abs and your personal trainer doesn't have, or has no history of having them where they got to that point, then I mean, experience should count for something, right? I mean, you should embody the role that you're in. So, you know, that's like another thing. I would look at trainers when I was learning to work out, and I wanted to know, like, all right, who should I hire? And I looked at them, and I'm like, they all look like shit. I'm not gonna hire these people. Forget it. I'll figure it out by myself, which is kind of what I did, and I definitely paid the price with that, but also, you know, gained valuable experience and wisdom through it. So a lot of them don't fit the role. Now, that's not to say just because someone is actually fit, they know what they're talking about, but for the purpose of this video, a lot of them are not, and I think that should speak volumes. The third reason why the majority of them suck, a lot of them stop learning. They literally stop as soon as they get their certification, and they never continue beyond that point. So they are just content at that, and really all they do is just tire out the people that they're working with extraneous workouts that make them feel like shit, and like, oh, I'm gonna kill you, this is my boot camp, I'm gonna fuck you up, and you're gonna fucking love it. Working out shouldn't be a punishment. It should feel rewarding. You should feel good, right? You hear people say, you know, working out gives you energy. But if you're not getting energy from it, did you really have a good workout? No, you didn't. So a lot of them actually stop learning. They just get their certifications, which, to be honest, anyone can get a certification. Anyone. So I'm kind of downplaying my certification, but you know what? That's what it is. Any fucking monkey can get a certification. It's that simple. But the value is in the trainer's ability to want to learn and develop and explore of how they can be a great trainer, right? If you look at a martial artist, just because they learn how to throw a punch doesn't mean that they know how to use martial arts, right? It's always continuous learning. A master in martial arts is not a master because he stopped, but because he's always training. And so a lot of these trainers stop learning and stop training their mind. Yeah, they're training their body, but that's only a part of the equation. You get better results when you train the mind first, and then the results of the body follow right after. So they stop learning. I'm always going to continue to learn till I stop breathing, no matter what. The fourth reason why they suck, and I really want to keep this video limited, but the fourth reason why they suck is they look as the people they work with as clients. Now, I try to use the verbiage trainee, and it's been part of my vocabulary because, to be honest, you're the trainer. Well, I'm the trainer. You're the trainee. My job is to train you, right? My job is not to see you as a dollar sign, right? A lot of these trainers, sad to say, look at people as walking dollar signs, right? They feed off of their insecurities, right? You know, oh, this guy's overweight. Let me show off here, and let me kind of body shame them a little bit, and you know, sell them on why they need me. And although part of that may be true in that, yes, they need a trainer, not the body shaming part, but they need a trainer. The trainer is supposed to educate them and teach them on how to be self-sustained, right? My job is to train you so that, in all honesty, you don't need me. Imagine learning but never actually learning. That wouldn't make sense, right? And so a lot of these trainers never actually train their clients appropriately. And oftentimes they don't even train them the same way they train themselves, right? Always in this vicious cycle. Let me sell you 12 packages. Great, we're done. Let me sell you another 12 packages. Okay, great. And next thing you know, you created a dependency that you can't train unless you have your trainer, or you can't train efficiently unless your trainer's there, right? So you're always paying. And at what point do you stop? At what point do you say, wow, I've learned, thank you so much. I'll definitely come to you if I need you for any particular nuances and things like that. But the reality is they don't. And so they suck because of that. They suck because of that, and that's not right. That's taking advantage of people, which I'm not okay with. So that's my fourth reason. My final reason is they don't pay attention in their workouts. Kind of going back to the original one about the whole texting thing. They always just don't pay attention. They're, you know, whenever I see trainers working with someone, they never correct their form. Miraculously, every time they pick up a weight, whether they're curling, they're bench pressing, they're squatting, there's never any correction. Just they count. They're counters. 1, 2, 3, 2 more, 1 more, you got it. Great job. Man, get the fuck out of here with that great job bullshit. Actually educate them again and tell them, hey, you know what? You weren't going deep enough. Oh, you know what? I noticed your knees were caving in. Oh, you know what? I noticed your shoulders were shrugging up. Oh, you know what? I noticed you weren't retracting your back as you were bench pressing. There are never any cues for none of this stuff. They're always just counting. And trainers aren't there to count. They're there to actually train you. Those are my top 5 reasons. And in case you're wondering, where do I fit in all this? Well, as a personal trainer myself, I take full responsibility and seriously that the people I work with benefit from my actual sessions, right? If we, let's say, do 12 sessions together, the next session should be maybe 8, and then maybe 6, and then maybe 4, down to like maybe 2, and maybe once every other month or something like that. And that's the way it should be, and I pride myself on that. That is a more sustainable approach, and my job is to change that. So I'm just one person, but hoping with enough following, I can have a greater impact in the fitness industry and share the type of knowledge that I've learned and continue to learn from mentors that I actually follow myself, just for the general public. All right, thanks for watching. Definitely leave some feedback, whether you loved it, you hate it. I definitely know this is amateur work, but gotta start somewhere. Of course, if you're interested in working with me, you can definitely reach me here on YouTube, but you're better off reaching me on Instagram, Mario Ortiz Fitness, all one word. and then we can go from there and see if we're a fit for each other. Thanks for watching. I guess you're supposed to like and subscribe. That's what they all say. I don't know what that does, but do it. I guess I'll learn along the way. Thanks.